Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bashim Shai, Bashim Kakadash. The honors to the elders and apostles of great most on that rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel, man. And this is a topic on the next big Bible prophecies, the next big main prophecies yet to occur, man. And one of them is, the purge, and you can also link that to the race wars, man. Different classes of men, different classes of people, should I say, of different culture, different races. The poor versus the rich, this race versus that race. It will be a great division, man, and chaos. This is Matthew 24 verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So what is going to be the signs of the Lord returning? We jump to verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. So nations are going to fight against nations, countries against countries, races against other races. Jacob versus Esau. Politicians, people in powers, governments, kings, presidents versus the public. Law enforcement. Law enforcement, man. Military getting involved, military action, curfews, right? Rebels and stuff like that. This is 2nd Ezra 15, 16 to 18, and it reads, For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. So people are going to be invading one another, breaking into people's houses, stealing things, robbing, killing, destruction, chaos. This is going to be like Purge, man. The first Purge movie. Times 100 worse. People are not going to get along, man. People are going to be backstabbing. Literally. Invading people's houses with weapons and guns. Doomsday prepping. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. So see, the people are not gonna, they're gonna fight for their rights. They're not gonna give away their weapons and guns. That's why you got presidents trying to capture gun control, in different states and stuff like that. But there's gonna be a resistance with the police versus the public, the military, the higher ups versus the public, race wars. This area versus that area, and stuff like that. And the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. There's gonna be roadblocks, closing of countries, no-go zones, no-fly zones. Already in the UK, they're encouraging people to not take flights to other countries. Highway roads are going to be closed. Curfews. You're going to be told when to go home. You're going to need proof of ID for where you're going if you're working. Verse 18, For because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So you see, cities are going to be troubled. There's going to be chaos in the cities, streets of rage, purge. Houses shall be destroyed, people invading each other, and men should be afraid. And if men are going to be afraid, how much more the women when they get ravished? All that fairy tale female liberation and women are strong is going to go out the window, man. It's going to be survival of the fittest, man. And women are going to be taken advantage of in those last days, man. So they're going to be hopeful for and desperate for a man, man. But anyways, with that, shalom.